is all about perseverance. See, in your journey, you'll experience both good times and bad times. Now, when you become an adult, there's nothing more important to the family than continuing the bloodline. See, it is the bloodline that keeps the family lineage. Just think back, for you to be here, how many generations had to come before you? You are the person you are because of the decisions of thousands of people that came before you. Your DNA, your lineage is everything. And that, my God, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you deep into my darkest moments of my life. A man needs to find that special lady. Now you gotta remember, I come from an African family, and according to traditional rules, every man must bring home wifey. So one day I knock on my parents' door, the door opens.
Tim, what a surprise.
See, your boy was surprising mom and pops for the weekend. Mom, meet Brianna. Brianna, meet mom. So my girl meets my parents, we spend the night, they get to know each other, and they loved her. So onward, and it's the next week. I get a call. Hello?
Hey, son.
Oh, hey, mom.
Your father and I was just thinking, well, we're not getting any younger, and we really like Brianna. So what? When are the grandbabies coming?
What?
Listen, Tim, it's better to have babies when you're young. Look at your father and I. We're still young enough and retired and have no kids at the house.
Now, to be honest, I wasn't sure about the whole being a daddy thing. Your boy was still young. But at the same time, I didn't want to wait till I was 40 plus to have a newborn baby. But women think differently. So my girl comes up to me.
Hey, Tim, you ever thought about having kids?
Where's all this coming from?
I was just thinking. I'm not getting any younger, and I think I'm ready.
Now here comes the pressure. Mom and pops want a grandchild, and my lady's ready for a baby. Now, since I wasn't sure about the whole baby thing, I didn't say a word, but I sure did like the act of making babies. So starting that night, your boy started cooking. Every night, I put in work. Oh my God, they doing it again? Can you guys upstairs take a break? We're trying to sleep here. I'm talking 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 whole rounds, my guy. I'm talking putting in MVP stat line, 30 strokes, 11 pump fakes, 19 assists, triple doubles. You hear me? So after a few months of cooking, I got the surprise of my life.
I'm pregnant!
So I rush to the store, get the pregnancy test, get back to the crib, and bring those into the bathroom. Okay, Tim, this is it. So 1 minute goes by, and I'm nervous. Oh, dear God, what am I going to do? Then 2 minutes goes by. Damn, Tim, this is too much. 3 whole minutes go by. And then the door opens. My girl looks dead at me and doesn't say a thing. So she hands me the test. I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and then I take a look. Oh my God!
I'm pregnant!
The scariest 2 words any man could hear. But then I took a deep look at her, and the joy in her eyes lit the whole house. I couldn't believe it. I was gonna be a daddy. And that's when I knew I was ready. So the next day, we started shopping for a crib, looked for some more baby stuff, and then we finally told the family. And as expected, both our parents were ecstatic.
Oh my God, we're going to be grandparents.
Wow, I can't believe it. I'm gonna be a daddy. And so, your boy peacefully falls asleep. So halfway through the night, I wake up to my girl screaming. What the? So I get up, get my strap, get to the bathroom, bust the door wide open, look in. What's wrong? And my girl screaming in pain. So I think fast, get the keys, put her in the car, and rush to the emergency room. Now the emergency room is a whole nother experience. If you ain't dying, you gonna wait, my boy. So we started waiting. An hour goes by. No one's available. 2 hours go by. Still no doctor in sight. 3 whole hours go by. And finally, the nurse comes over. She takes my girl to the back and puts her in a bed next to the hallway. Ain't this a bed? This hospital was so packed, there were no rooms. So the doctor comes over, checks her vitals, runs a couple tests, leaves, and then comes back with the results. Doc, is she gonna be okay? So the doctor takes a deep breath, looks deep into my eyes. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but she just had a miscarriage. Oh no! Now I gotta deliver the bad news.
Tim, is everything okay?
I didn't know what to say.
Is the baby okay?
So I looked deep into her eyes and I couldn't say, see, and she started bawling. You could feel the pain. All her hopes of becoming a mother vanished in a single moment. So I got next to her, held her tight, and told her everything's gonna be alright. And then I took her home. But my lady's a fighter. She picked herself up and onward. It's a few months later. So she comes up to me.
Tim, I think I want to try one more time.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Now, fellas, remember, females handle miscarriages different than males. They're emotional, so it's your job to be their support system. So, we started once again. And like I said, oh my God, are you too serious? Not again. Going 3 overtimes, my God. No Gatorade, no water, just straight cooking. And need I say, the neighbors could hear my name. So after cooking for a few months, our prayers finally got answered. My girl was pregnant. Now this time, she was extra careful. She relaxed a lot more, didn't stress about a thing, stopped working, followed all the doctor's orders. Everything was going perfectly. All we wanted was a healthy baby until that fateful night. So I'm sleeping, and then I wake up to a scream once again. Oh no, B. So I rush to the bathroom, break in, and my girl's hysterical. Now I'll spare you the scene, but let's just say it was a tough sight.
Oh no, Tim, I'm so sorry. It happened again. I'm so sorry, baby.
It's okay.
I failed you again. I'm sorry.
I couldn't control it.
What's wrong with me? I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll go to the hospital. So we get to the hospital, go through the whole process once again, and as she expected, we lost another child. But this time, we were devastated. See, we tried so hard, prayed even harder, and deep inside, it felt like God gave us a gift and took it right back. And so, we gave up. And from the look in her eyes, I could tell she felt responsible. She felt like she failed me, like it was all her fault and there's nothing she could do about it. But I'm her man, and it's my responsibility to comfort her, to be her rock. B, listen, we're a team. We're in this together, okay? Your pain is my pain, and your loss is my loss. And from that day forward, we stopped trying. Sometimes, some things are never meant to be. See, with great love comes great pain, and with great loss comes the greatest pain of them all. So to my lost child, if only love could have saved you, you would have lived forever. Moral of the story: sometimes you must hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, and lose in order to gain. Because life's greatest lessons are learned through pain.